I wanted to go over how do you learn Laravel, what resources are available so that I can get up to speed as quickly as possible. So I've gone through a lot of stuff and I've compiled a list of resources that help me get a lot further with Laravel, and a large part of it was both a combination of the resources out on the internet and the IRC and the forums as well. So I wanted to go over them real quick. This here, I have a list on the forums that has a list of almost all the resources I used, but I'll have links to everything in the description below. So first thing, Andrew Perk's channel, excellent list of beginner tutorials, goes through everything really well. If you get interested in anything else, he's got a lot of other stuff going on here. Highly recommend these video tutorials. You'll also see his channel on the right of mine. This guy right here, Sean McCool, these are some of the first tutorials that I watched. I put them up on the projector and I just sat back and watched these. Excellent for getting used to how Laravel does things. This was the first thing I did, actually. These guys here, actually, before Sean McCool, before I even started using Laravel, I was reading Dale Reese's tutorials on Laravel, and I actually bought his book, which I highly recommend because it's incredibly helpful. If the documentation doesn't say something correctly, you've got another explanation of it in his book. And the next thing, Laravel from Envato has this website called NetTuts Plus, but whatever. But it's got both this building web applications from scratch with Laravel, and this guy, specifically with the Eloquent ORM. Both of these incredibly helpful because they start you from scratch and they go all the way up to like the finished product. Recommend these. Those have helped me a lot too. And then of course there's the documentation and the developer API. Now I wanted to mention something here. If something isn't clear in any of this stuff, like let me go to the Eloquent, there's something that isn't clear in the documentation, you can almost always go to the developer API, type in what you're looking for, go here, and then you'll be able to find something here, and you'll be able to read a very well documented function within the library that may or may not be in the actual documentation. Lots to do. Like I recommend you go through that process if something doesn't make sense. And oh yes, and here is CodeHappy's price and whatnot. So besides messing around a lot with Laravel, this is the stuff that I went through to become familiar with it. Now the reason I show you this is because I'm not really going to go over any more beginner-oriented stuff. Like, I'm trying to show what you can do with the combination of jQuery and Laravel and create really interactive applications, exploring the possibilities kinds of things. I'll come out with more of that stuff as time goes on and my own application progresses. So, if you have any suggestions or any resources that help you out, please put a link in the comments below. Do the little space thing between .com so it works. Thank you.